I like this wide. We have so much space to work with, though.
Oh, I feel like my room is too visible. But I was gonna burn up the headband. I'm glad that the head signs.
I'm wearing my punk shirt.
Is this
Also
even gonna
got
be like? Is
a,
this a cold open or anything? Or are you just gonna film this? This is too long for a cold open. I don't think it's funny.
I'll leave that in.
Okay. I don't like.
End
that.
this.
Stop.
Phone stop.
Stop.
Blah. Why are computers taking over?
I feel like there's too...
This is a new series we're doing on our channel called Digital Code Pickup. Do you want to know what it is, Abe? I mean, Lex?
Yeah.
Bleep that. I hold digital codes, and now you have to pick them up.
So stupid.
Oh, hello, not hollow. Hello, I am Bat Tracy,
And I'm Lex Dahl.
and you're watching Punk Rock Blues. Hello, I am Bat Tracy,
And I'm Lex Dahl for WYSADWTA.
and this is the Blu-ray slash 4K slash DVD collection update number
49.
like San Francisco.
49. Wow, a football reference.
I know lots of things about sports that you probably don't know.
Really?
Like, did you know George Clooney was in the movie Leatherheads?
I did. Do you know he directed it?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Good start. I think you have some stuff you want to talk about at the beginning here.
Do I have an entire notebook of stuff to talk about? Literally, the rest of this notebook. No, we have some ideas that we want to talk about. I think actually we should mention that first.
I have an idea called Eat Your Words.
No, stop. I think you should
I do actually.
No.
The title of the series is better than the idea. Okay. The series would be called Eat Your Words. And it is a movie prediction web show where
So
it's kind of like
stupid.
ESPN's where they have the ticker on the side and it's all the topics they're going to talk about.
It's around the clock.
Yes. And so it'd be like that, but we'd make predictions like, I think in Avengers 4, Ronan's, or Hawkeye's family is going to die and he's going to become Ronan. And if that happened, I got a point for the series. But if it didn't happen, then I would have to write something on a piece of paper and eat it. And he didn't want to do it.
So stupid.
I wanted to mention this right off the bat.
But he didn't.
Last giveaway, I think Chicken Turtle and Dylan Flickinger
Some other people.
and maybe some other people.
Chris Ballin.
There was a couple of people that entered after I. So there was just an issue with the comments last week. I don't know what it is. I went to tally up all the comments, and I kept reloading the page and everything. Just some people's comments weren't showing up, so I just didn't get them. So I'll try and do that better next time. But yeah, I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah, because we literally both oversaw everything that happened. As comment-wise, we read every name. Yeah, those comments did not get entered. I went back as soon as I got all those. The next day, I never got them.
Yeah,
which
no
is a perfect segue to my first thing. So I actually don't check our comments as much. I sometimes get the notifications, but not as frequently. Even though I think I'm more
You're
logged
always
in.
signed in. I'm signed in on my own
I'm
account.
signed in, but I just kind of swipe away. I have other stuff to do. I've noticed on some recent videos that people have been directing stuff at me. Like I got a request to not wear the hat anymore, so I'm doing that this time. If you want to directly talk to me, you can always hit me up on Instagram at StraightEdgeAtheistJerk. You could also tweet me at IdiotDoll, but
I think I'm going to delete my Twitter.
I don't DM on Twitter as much, but just, I know you message him on Instagram, a lot of people, so message me on Instagram. I'm willing to chat any ideas you have. Speaking of ideas.
Wow. What a segue into that.
Yeah. So we'll open with December then.
Okay.
Should we do that, like the December?
Yeah.
So it's November 26th today. You'll have it on the 27th
This
for you.
is the last collection update we're ever doing.
Yeah, we're retiring.
We're retiring on
I lost my job on Saturday. I'm retiring.
You did.
I did lose my job.
It's funny we can laugh about it now.
You can.
But, so,
today I went into work to help close. Our restaurant closed. I didn't get fired. I did, but like the restaurant itself, like
There's a difference.
yeah, exactly. So like we went and I helped close down today and bring home stock and stuff, and like we had so many jokes about it. So it's like I've had enough of the same. Like I don't mind them; they're funny. I'm gonna keep making them forever. I still make them about Fuddruckers. So that close too.
Um,
But so December.
yeah. So the point. This is just gonna be the final update for.
December.
I guess maybe we'll see the next one is 50, and that's why I want to wait.
Yeah, we're gonna
Because
wait.
we don't want to do one during the holidays because it just gets hectic.
And we hope we get movies for the holidays. So what we're gonna
We're
do?
just gonna
Like
wait.
we've been talking about it for since 46 now. No, that can't be that. Right, 44 now. And I think we've kind of committed to doing it.
We're not committed to doing
I'm
anything.
committed to it. We want to see how close we can get to 50 movies.
It has to be 50 codes.
It had to be 50
I think
codes.
we've done 50 movies. I think number 17, if I'm correct, is our biggest one yet. Like, just of volume. Because that was the one where we went... I think we were out of town in the camper.
Yeah.
And we had that huge stack.
But
I think it was only 2 Blu-rays. It was Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and Doctor Strange, I believe.
Yeah, I know we got that.
Because I got the region free.
I think it's possible for us to
Or region
buy
B, I meant
50
to say.
movies and 50 codes. Problem is, we would need everyone that comments to comment. You know, you need to get friends. You need, like... because we can't just have 50 people comment and be like,
Because
okay,
then the
so
last
you each,
person
yeah,
would get...
you know what movie you're getting. Like, the last 2 people, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to win one of these movies. So, you know, it comes down to, like, you need to tell 10 friends each. We were joking about that before we started filming. So that was one thing. So we're going to take December off, but that is another segue.
I don't think we're committed to that. Don't hold us to the 50 movie thing.
Hold us to the fact that...
I don't want to be held to that.
hold us to the fact that this is the last update / giveaway next week for this month. Like, we're not going to do it for December because...
we have more.
We have more stuff.
We have stuff to talk about on this list. Do you want more content?
Do you want more content? So obviously we want to upload for you.
We want
still.
more content.
We still are gonna buy movies and get movies.
It's
and
not
stuff.
that I don't love doing these, because I do really like these. These are a lot of fun, but I want to do something creatively fulfilling, for me at least. Where I just like talking about
I'm
movies,
included, but he's not including me. So we kind of made a list of a little thing. One thing we've been talking about.
Eat your words.
Stop. So we've been talking about it for a couple weeks now. This is a simple one to start us off. Q&A. You got questions, we got answers. We think we're finally at that point that we could do a Q&A with you guys.
Oh, yeah, and maybe I could bring back first-time views and reviews. That was a series I used to do on this channel where...
I'm sure people know it.
I would review a movie after the first time I watched it. Which I guess it's just Stardust now. It's just Stardust.
So just follow him on Stardust.
But yeah, I could bring back that and do in-depth reviews if people. But the thing was, I don't think anybody ever watched them. You know, like that's just the thing of we want to make more content, but what do you guys want to see?
Exactly. That's
what will
a
you
big
watch?
question. But we have ideas to go off of. But if you have like a wacky idea, like, you know, we'll save that one for the end. I was gonna make a joke about that. But that's the last thing. But like if you just have an idea, like, hey. What if you did like a cool in-depth, like you grabbed a steelbook and described everything in the steelbook as opposed to like just quickly in a collection update? You know, that's a very just simple
generic idea.
I saw a steelbook and went with it.
What steelbook did you see?
I actually just saw the Mystery Machine. It was like
What
if we did that? We bought box sets and something like that. We're thinking about doing a monthly audio podcast, but we're kind of indifferent on ideas. So if you have an idea for a monthly podcast you'd like to listen to,
or topics,
just us two, or topics, because. Just
doesn't have to be one thing.
Yeah.
One week we could be like, "What's your favorite
One
British
month
comedy
or
movie?"
1 week?
Yeah, one episode we could be like, "What's your favorite British comedy movie?" That's our topic. But then like the next month, our topic could be like, "Remember 80s video games? What do you hate about them?"
Intelligent.
That's the title of the. Also, do you want to do Stunts 3?
Stunt 3.
Stunts 3. We are thinking about doing a Stunts 3.
We've been thinking about doing a Stunts 3 for a year.
Do people like stunts? The whole idea is...
Everyone I've talked to has loved them, but I feel like we didn't get a lot of views.
Yeah.
I remember Boston of No Channel Anymore used to always be
Pivotal Media.
Yeah, he used to say, this is going to blow up.
Yeah.
And it never
Stunts, it never did. They're so funny.
They're so funny. So if you like stunts, if you want to see more stunts... Well,
Stunts is kind of like Vic's crappy videos. Like, that's our crappy videos.
So right now... it's about to snow in Wisconsin again, and we already did a snow-based one, so we're going to be out of ideas. So if you also have ideas for stunts, obviously if you've seen stunts, you know the kind of stunts that the characters do. So if you have an idea, if you watched it and it was ever like,
the
what
coolest
if they
fucking
did
stunts
this?
they think of.
If you ever saw one of those stunts and went, oh, I wish they would do this, also comment that, I think we're also going to do a separate video explaining all this,
I think
of
a funny one we might do is... Maybe I could like put a rope on a chair and tie you behind my bike or something.
The idea I really had, which I thought would be fun, was just having him ride a bike and then just spraying him with a hose and he'd fall over, or like a leaf blower. Like I just had those ideas. Some yeah, but if you have any stupid stunt ideas, if you've watch stunts first. Like don't just come into this because you need to know the canon. So go back to watch the two
This is a really
stunts.
long intro.
It is, but who cares? We used to do gaming stuff. Should we do gaming stuff? Our computer kind of sucks at it, but like if you ever watched This Is the Police, what we did,
That was so
awesome
fun.
series. We did 2 episodes. We want to bring it back. We'd restart.
I watched the gameplay of that, so I know how the game goes.
Do you?
Yeah, I watched an entire gameplay, let's play of it, because I really enjoyed that game.
It's a really fun
And
game.
you wouldn't let me play it, so.
But any other games you want to see us play? Like I don't like doing mainstream games.
I like mainstream games if they're fun. Like
Yeah, well I no.
Spider-Man
but
PS4,
no.
we could do a let's play of
Yeah,
that together.
What I mean
Red
about
Dead
that
2 would be so
what
fun.
I mean about that is that everyone's playing those right now. Which
Yeah.
one, it brings traffic to us, but at the same time it's like
We just have to do our
people-
own spin.
Everyone's doing it, so everyone knows. Oh, well, this is better than those guys, but they're not as good as these guys. You know, so it's kind of difficult.
Like,
whereas this is the police.
We
not a
could
lot of
do an
people watch
entire
that.
episode of us just killing people with hog tying them and stuff like that's what I think that's my favorite thing in video games is just how can I cause chaos.
You can do this one.
Oh yeah, should we do a Patreon?
We're thinking about doing a Patreon.
But it's just like because I'll just be honest, it's expensive running
It
this
is.
channel.
Yeah.
Just for how much movies I buy, which I love giving out them, but like, yeah, I don't know.
The
just
the
Patreon.
main problem we have, like
We don't know what we would give
Yeah, we're
out.
fully in support of Patreon. So the main thing is like, what would you want to see as a reward for different tiers of Patreon? $10? Would you want this? I mean, obviously, a lot of people do. Oh, here's your name on screen, or here's we mention you in a video. That kind of doesn't work because we already mentioned so many subscribers. We've already mentioned like 4 people in this video. So like, it kind of doesn't work like that. But what would you want if we were to do a Patreon? What tiers would you want to support? Stuff like that. I'll take this one, and we'll both take that one. Also, I've kind of been thinking about it for a month. I think you actually you were like, do this, and then I just didn't.
Yeah.
I have the one video out technically, but if
I don't know if it's even public.
Is it?
It might be.
I just watched it not too
Did
long
you?
ago, so I think so. But again, I'm logged into the account. I collect action figures. Maybe I'll upload like once every couple weeks. Hey, these are all my figures. That's also me kind of spending more money, so that'd probably come after Patreon. I'm unemployed right now, and I'm retired. I think I'm converting to Judaism. Just gonna move in with my girlfriend, live off the high life she has, her great allowance. Jew jokes. So like that, like, would you want to see me talk about wrestling figures? I'm very good at reviewing
Patreon,
them.
we could also get a better computer.
Yeah, there'd be so yeah. My every computer we have, that's why we haven't done a gaming video in so long, because our computers suck for recording. So it'd be that like.
So my laptop works amazing for the audio.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I've got it down.
Game, you know, the actual capture and stuff. So like, you'd really be helping us. But so think of tiers, comment down below. Otherwise, like I said, we might do a
Or
separate.
if you
video
don't want
of
to
this.
pay us, that's also fine.
Yeah.
We just won't do a Patreon.
Yeah.
Like,
The last thing
Just an
we'll,
idea.
we'll say it at the same time.
yeah.
Okay.
It's in big bold letters here.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Porn?
Or you know what? I'm gonna
That's
pitch
all.
my movie idea. My movie idea I had. I
Oh
can't.
yeah, we could do a table read of Black to the Castle.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
That's my movie.
our
which
movie.
I did the bulk
I
of
wrote
the writing,
like 3 scenes.
but I genuinely love that movie idea, and we could do a table read of it.
Yeah, we'd have to get people.
No, we could just do different characters' voices.
I just came up with a movie
I'm
idea.
Conway.
I don't
Just
know.
hear boo-boo.
I don't know if anyone here watches Hallmark movies, but our mom loves them, and I came with this idea for a Hallmark movie, and I'm not gonna tell you the name yet. But so what? I love how you just laughed. You're like, I'm not listening to this idea again. So what it is it's this lady, and her dad is retired, and so he's like, hey, here's the company, and she's like, okay, and she goes and she runs the company, and she falls in love with this guy. Right? And it's like, oh my god, they're great. So then they're having their date, like they're like third date, you know, the good one, but not in Hallmark because no one ever has.
You know what
sex.
happens on the third date?
Exactly.
Smoochies.
So anyways, on the third date, he just kind of casually mentions, he's like, yeah, well, you know, it's not
I like to get my dick wet.
No, he's like,
Just casually.
He's like casually like, you know, this isn't really my dream job or anything. I got it through nepotism. And she's like, nepotism? And then she finds out, oh my god, she's in love with her long lost brother, boom, an incesty Christmas. I never mentioned it was a Christmas movie. It takes
That's a
place during
terrible
Christmas. Movies.
Hello.
We're going to do DVDs first.
Yeah, we have a stack.
So, I'm going to do the first one because I bought it. First one, Bowling for Columbine. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is this even on Blu-ray?
It's a 2-disc. I don't know. It's a 2-disc special edition. I got it at St. Vinny's. Steel discs look great. I'm not going to show them. but it has the I love
Yes,
this.
this is something
I
I think we've
love
mentioned
these.
this. The scene
Yep.
selection card.
Because they don't do them anymore, and scene names are boring now. I like how one scene's just called Columbine too. But yeah, if
My
you haven't
favorite scene is
Kmart
Kmart's really good, and
or
Charlton Heston.
or Oh Canada,
Yeah, that one's pretty
that
good.
was really good. If you haven't seen Bowling for Columbine, it's a
Mike's
documentary.
First Gun, also.
Do
That's
we
the
have-
one. That's where he goes into the bank and he starts a bank account. and They give him a free gun.
Do we have 2 documentaries in a row?
Holy shit, we
Well,
do.
check this out.
Technically,
A bunch.
one's a PSA.
We have a bunch of documentaries, but check this one out. It's like awesome.
It's like the best.
It is.
Next, I saw this at Half Price Books. It was in the clearance section, still sealed. They had literally 15 of them.
Did they?
Yes, they had so many of these copies.
Who sold them?
And I
all sealed?
I saw this all sealed, yes.
Wow.
And I saw this and just went, yeah, I have to buy that because if you followed this channel for a while, I buy weird DVDs.
Me
It's
too.
like my favorite thing. So this is Bronies, the extremely unexpected adult fans of My Little Pony. That's it. Probably not gonna watch it ever or even open
I
it.
didn't know Brony was a
But-
thing that you had to be an adult for. I just thought you had to be a male fan.
Yeah, no, Brony, I guess, is technically, it's males and females, grown men and women attracted to a cartoon intended for little girls.
I thought the fact of it being the
Word Brony.
bro part was that it's
Yeah.
bros.
I think it's just a grown people now liking little girl stuff.
I-
This is another weird one. I found this at St. Vinny's, and
I found a movie.
I
there.
immediately... It's so true and so weird.
This might be the name of that monthly podcast.
Men get depression.
And get depression.
It has some good bullet points, though. It presents the stories of 10 brave men who overcame stigma to talk about their experiences with depression. They described with fearless candor how depression undermined their lives, how they learned they had a treatable disease, and finally found the help they made recovery possible. And I didn't realize you walked away. You can take the next one.
My wife left me. No, you can take that. I'm gonna take that one.
Okay. This is one my dad bought for me at the dollar store. And he told me to
That's
watch it because it has a great cast. And I don't
Does
know
it?
if I will. Well, that's what he says. This is nothing like the holidays. It's got a white case because it's a Christmas movie.
The stars
It's
Louise
got
Guzman.
it's got Luis Guzman, John Leguizamo, Deborah Messing, Alfred Molina, and Freddie Rodriguez, who's the only one I don't know by name. And
Dr. Goose.
Alfred Molina, they put the Pink Panther 2. That's the movie that they list
Probably
for him.
because they're doing comedies.
And so yeah, this is nothing like the holidays. Let me know if you've seen it. Is it worth my time? It's probably
It's
not.
a treat to watch.
So yeah. Oh, and it comes with Puerto Rican holiday recipes. Wow.
Next movie is The Onion Movie, America's finest news source, raw and uncut, and it's an onion. That's why it's raw and uncut. That's the joke. It's a hilarious combination of sketch and satire.
Yeah, read like
It's just in. The
Hold
Onion.
it away
The
from
Onion
the-
invades DVD, based on the widely popular newspaper held by The New Yorker as the funniest publication in the United States.
it's not a newspaper anymore, but it's still funny.
The Onion Movie brings you uncensored, uninhibited, unrated news and views from around the world. In a stunning development when Onion News anchorman Norm Archer is asked to compromise his journalistic integrity to please a new corporate sponsor, he doesn't just get mad, he gets angry. Taking aim at pop stars, prisoners, peace talks, and of course, high testosterone action films, The Onion Movie delivers hard-hitting headlines and side-split images. That's great news. Journalistic integrity.
So next up,
Last
this
one.
is the last DVD, and this is like my biggest out of print find in a while. And I found Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain, and this is the one that has Jim Varney and Hulk Hogan in it.
This is the one.
Yeah, this because this is the fourth in the series. It's also the last one they made. There's 4 of these. I remember watching these all as kids. I'm so happy to be finding them now. And so this one's like I think $30 something on Amazon, so it's not like crazy.
And how much did you spend on it?
I spent $2. The disc is kind of scratched up, but that's a little fine. I can go get it fixed if I need. But yeah, Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain. It's while they're at their favorite amusement park, Mega Mountain, the 3 ninja brothers witness the kidnapping of TV action superstar Dave Dragon, which is Hulk Hogan, and meet up against evil Lothar Zog, which is Jim Varney, and his kid-hating boss Medusa, who want to hold the park hostage. The Ninja Brothers must strike back with vengeance. So, if you've ever seen the 3 Ninja movies, let me know what you think of them, because they're cheesy, 90s, fun, and I enjoyed them as kids. So,
Blu-rays. Wah, 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 wah.
okay, starting off here. First one my dad got at Dollar Tree. A lot of these our dad bought at Dollar Tree. And this is
Good
the first
job,
one.
Dad.
It's called Blitz. It's got Jason Statham and nobody else that I know by name.
I know Aiden Gillen.
Do you?
Yeah, let me look him up.
He's a serial killer in this.
Well, just you keep talking. I'm going to find out what I've seen him in.
Okay, well, this movie is Cop Killer versus Killer Cop. And it's about a guy who's a serial killer and he's been targeting police officers. And Jason Statham's he's probably gotta, I gotta break all the rules
He's in the Dark
to take
Knight
this guy
Rises.
down. I gotta break the rules because I'm Jason Statham.
He's in The Dark Knight Rises. He's a cop.
I'm Jason Statham.
He's in Shanghai Nights.
And I'm a
12
killer
Rounds,
cop.
Dark Knight Rises.
I'm just trying to do my job, man.
Ooh, Dad would know him. He's seen all the Maze Runners. He's also John.
He's Goose Fat Bill.
He's John Reed in Bohemian Rhapsody. I think I know him from a TV show.
So yeah, I've never seen this movie. I don't think it sounds that good. So let me know what you think of it, I guess.
Oh,
if
he
you've
was
seen
in HBO's The Wire.
Next up is another one from Dollar Tree that our dad picked out. And this one actually sounds really cool. It's called Dog Soldiers. I don't know the cast. It's from the director of The Descent. It includes Blu-ray and DVD. And it's Jaws, Aliens, and Predator with a werewolf twist. And let me read you what it's about, because it sounds awesome.
Okay.
So it's about a band of soldiers is dispatched to war games deep in the woods. Already, you're like, wow, what is this, Predator? Exactly, right?
That's only because you've been watching all the Predators.
Because that's exactly... I just watched the entire Predator series. When they stumble across a rival team slaughtered in camp, they realize they're not alone. Yeah, this is exactly Predator. Something deadly is waiting in the darkness. Something not animal and not human.
It's a Predator.
Hold up in an... That's what I'm saying. Hold up in an abandoned farmhouse. Okay, that's not Predator. The soldiers start a bloody battle against the beast. Dawn is only a few hours away, but they may not live to see it. Dog Soldiers is a terrifying chiller in the tradition of Predator and an American Werewolf in London.
It's also very Minecrafty and Tropic Thundery.
Hello. It's from the Noel Gay Motion Picture Company. It's written and directed by Neil Marshall.
The Noel?
Yeah, the Noel Gay.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I really want to watch this. Actually, it sounds really cool. And Dad also was like, "Hey, let me know what you think."
Well, he's a military movie guy.
No, he's a shitty movie guy.
Exactly, military movie. Speaking of shitty movies.
So speaking of shitty movies, this wasn't necessarily shitty, but it was kind of boring, and I saw it in theaters with my dad. And
everything we've talked about is my dad.
So this is Kin. I meant to get the Steelbook on 4K because I thought it looked really cool, but then they had the 4K on sale for $14.99, and literally on the day that it came out. So I was like,
"This is bad."
I'd be stupid not to get that. Yeah, it wasn't that it was bad. There's a good movie in there.
James Franco isn't on the cover. It's weird.
I know. He's not on the packaging at all.
Maybe he just didn't like that movie.
But yeah. So basically, like, it's 2 hours long, and there's maybe like 40 minutes of a good movie in there. And
but he said it'd be a fantastic TV show.
Yeah, somebody that did a review of this said that it works better as the pilot to a TV series than it does as a movie, a standalone movie. And I think that works perfectly for what this movie is, because it's slow and it's sloggy, and the brother dynamic. You're like, these guys aren't brothers. They don't give a shit about each other. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. And Dennis Quaid's in it.
Us.
And James Franco's the bad guy, and he's probably the best thing about the movie. Him and Dennis Quaid give
what about,
really good performances.
Isn't Michael B. Jordan
Michael B. Jordan's in it, but literally only in the last 5 minutes. And I felt like that was kind of a spoiler, but...
It's a cameo anyways, isn't it?
It's a cameo. He's also the producer
yeah.
of the movie, and I think he did this to get a franchise going.
Oh.
Even though he's already in 2 very successful franchises, well, I guess 1. And 1 he died.
He's not a very good producer.
He's also in Fantastic, and we all know the sequel to that's right around the corner. So yeah, that's Kin. I didn't really show it off. I don't like the side, kind of. It looks dumb. But Yeah, really
It's upside
cool.
down. Oh no, it's not.
Really cool.
I thought the font was going that way.
Hey,
So this next movie is a movie that we saw in theaters and my dad hasn't seen yet. But he didn't even know we had. I didn't even know we had. We had a call to confirm, and then we didn't buy it because he already bought it. And that's The Meg with Jason Statham, Rainn Wilson, and other people. Don't know if you saw this one, guys.
Li Bingbing.
Lee
She was
Bingbing.
my favorite performance in the whole movie.
Oh yeah, Lee Bingbing.
Oh, Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose was awesome too.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was pretty good.
It's full of pretties.
Was it?
Pretty good.
Anyways, good movie. My favorite.
It's fun. Let's say that.
My
It
favorite.
wasn't good.
Yeah, my favorite shark movie I've ever seen.
It's because you haven't seen Jaws. If you saw Jaws, you would change your mind.
Well,
Shark Night also. I think Shark Night was better than The Meg.
you're welcome.
Shark Night was really good.
I bought you that.
Yeah. Shark Night's awesome.
I've seen this in Into the Sea or Deep Blue Sea. And
Deep Blue Sea is awesome. Into the Blue. That's not necessarily a shark movie.
I thought that was a shark movie.
No.
I just rewatched
Remember
it.
the
not
one
a
girl?
Shark movie. Yeah.
She gets a tiger shark bite to the leg.
Thought it was a shark movie. Rewatched it. Not a shark movie.
It's one scene.
Maybe recommend it, but I do recommend Meg. So go check out Meg. I think
People hated the Meg.
I think we did a Stardust together. So go on his Stardust to watch us review it in
fucking
30
hated
seconds.
it.
Did they?
Yeah.
I loved it. I walked out very exceeded. So this is a movie that reminds me of our dad because it's basically based on our dad's life. You want to go from there?
Sure. This is Click with Adam Sandler. So next up is a trilogy.
About our dad.
It's a trilogy, but there's also a quadrilogy. We just don't. The fourth. These are upgrades from DVD. The fourth one I didn't come out on 4K yet. This is 4K. I'm talking really weird. I don't know why.
The fourth is on.
Look, it's the first three Rambos.
Or First Bloods or whatever.
It's the Rambo series, the first three. Talking weird. Okay, so there's the First Blood with Stallone. Looks pretty cool.
That's First Blood.
These just came out on
Don't
4K.
give them any ideas. If they make a new Rambo,
First
they'll
Blood.
call it the First Blood.
So that's that. Then it switched to Rambo First Blood Part 2. I quite like the slip on this one.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. First Blood's the best of this trilogy, of the series.
Yeah.
Well, of the trilogy. Rambo's pretty good. And then Rambo 3 is my least favorite of these. But there's one scene where he gets shot through the stomach, and he's like bleeding.
There's a
and to
fifth,
fix it,
right?
no, there's only 4. And to fix it, he pours gunpowder, and then he lights it, and he has like flames shoot out of his stomach.
What's the fourth one called?
Rambo.
That's Rambo? I thought
Yes.
the fifth one is like Rambo First
No,
Blood.
the fifth one, if they make it, it was gonna be called John Rambo.
Oh.
And it's like, why? Why? Because
Well, now they're going to
God,
call it the First Blood.
so dumb. I hate the Rambo series. I like the Rambo series, but I hate the names because they completely changed from what they are. I think that's the worst series that's done it. A series hasn't done it worse than maybe
Die Hard.
the of the Dead series.
Next up is a steal of a deal.
I still haven't seen this movie.
He still hasn't seen it. I saw it in theaters with our dad. This is The Spy Who Dumped Me. It was on sale at Target for $19.99. Price checked it on Amazon, $7.99. I don't know if that deal's still running, but check it out. Pretty funny. It's like the female version of Hitman's Bodyguard. I think Hitman's Bodyguard is a better movie, especially after rewatching it. Had some really funny parts. There's a lot of cool Edward Snowden stuff in this. So if you're an Edward Snowden supporter,
really like Kate McKinnon.
See, and I hate Kate McKinnon.
She's so funny.
There's a lot of weird characters that it's almost unrealistic. Some of the people that exist in this movie. That's a problem with Justin Theroux. He's awesome.
So that's a problem we don't have.
He's like a dick in this movie. But Justin Theroux, I love him as an actor.
He was married to Justin Aniston, right?
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
So check out this. Like I said, if that deal's still going, pick it up.
This one's stupid. Look at the cover of this piece of shit. This next movie looks like a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna watch it because I looked on Rotten Tomatoes and it looks horrible.
Look at the cast.
And just look at the case. It looks horrible.
Look at the cage.
But I feel like we should own every Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna try and buy literally every movie he's in. I don't care what it is.
Mainly for our dad,
If he was in Resurgence, I'd buy that.
He is a big. Our dad's a big
No,
Nicolas Cage
he doesn't
fan.
like
He
Nicolas
hates
Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
I think I probably like
I'm
Nicolas Cage
just
the most in
trying
his
to
family.
mention dad in every
This
single
is
Blu-ray.
Stolen Nicolas Cage. Look at that.
12
it
hours.
Looks terrible.
$10 million. He turned the case. I can't read anything more.
Never steal from the world's greatest thief.
One kidnapped daughter. So it's taken.
Yeah, it looks bad. And
It literally is taken. They took a synonym of the word taken.
Stolen
and put
follows
Nick Cage.
Will Montgomery, a
You're gonna
master
read
thief
it?
who has been sent to prison for 8 years after being double-crossed in a heist gone awry. Upon his release, he's ready to leave his criminal past behind and rebuild his life with his daughter, who's now 8 years older. But then a criminal cohorts and FBI agent are convinced that the $10 million was hidden away by him all the time before he is sentenced, or just gets handed a PIC in crime. Vincent,
Did you know that Dolph Ziggler...
This sounds bad.
Did you know that Dolph Ziggler's older brother just went to prison for 15 years?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Movie actually sounds better than the last one. This has got Patrick Wilson, who's a pretty good actor.
him.
It's got John Cho, Richard
like him.
Dreyfuss, Leni Headley, Heidi. I don't know who these people are. This is Zipper. I thought that was Henry Cavill on the cover at first, but no, it's Patrick Wilson, not Willem. Yeah, it's a cool case, I think. Cool cover. I like the artwork. Dumb name for a movie, but it's our first Z Blu-ray.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I told Dad to buy it. Yeah, Dad bought this at $1.
Dad.
A federal prosecutor on the fast track to political success risks his career and family to indulge in the ever obsessive impulses of his secret addiction to escorts.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's fucking prostitutes. Just taming that strange.
He's just raw dogging some randoms. But, you know, he does wear protection. You know, sometimes he double bags it because he doesn't want to catch an STD, gonorrhea, herpes.
Perps. Nerps.
Shut up, Randy.
That was
We have to give away codes.
a collection update.
We have to give
And
away
yeah, I
codes.
forgot about the codes.
That was also a complete scene from She's Out of My League.
Where are the codes?
I don't know. They're on the thin? No, they're right here.
You can read them off. I'll hold up
Yep.
the movie.
That's what I like to do. Are they in alphabetical?
Blitz?
What? I don't have one for Blitz.
Dog Soldiers.
I don't have these. No. Stop. Okay. Do this one first.
Kin? You can enter for that. The Meg? Wow. Oh, is that a Warner Brothers?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, I love doing those.
I was just gonna say,
I'm part of their group.
I didn't know if they win that as well or.
First Blood. I'm giving these away individually.
Yep.
Rambo, First Blood Part 2. And Rambo 3. The Spy Who Dumped Me. Stolen.
No.
And Zipper.
Stop.
We just went through all our movies again.
In case you missed something, because you were just like, yeah, they're talking a lot in this one. Next week when we do the giveaway, like we said, it'll be our last one for December. But
Ever.
our dad will actually be giving away the movies. We could never get him to do it.
No.
It'd be so boring.
All right, that was that.
Socials.
Do the sign off.
Yep. You go first.
I was Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Don't follow me on Snapchat. I mean, you can if you want. At Bat Tracy01.
It's just a lot of dick pics.
Bat Tracy01. Don't follow me on Twitter. I think I'm gonna delete that shit.
You won't get my tweets anymore, though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't check it anyways.
My
Though I
tweets are funny.
did finally log into Twitter, and I realized my shirt's ripped, and I realized that a few people from the channel actually did follow me. So, thanks for that. But I'm gonna delete it because I think Twitter's pretty dumb now. So
follow me on Twitter at idiotdoll, or follow me, or like I said, DM me on Instagram at straightedgeatheistjerk. You can follow us on Twitter at WYSADWTA. Apparently, we only have 10 followers. I talk about our Twitter every single video. I talk about all the notifications you can get, and we have 10 followers.
Literally, if you're subscribed to our channel, you already follow us on
Yes.
Twitter. That's what it is.
And
It's just
for-
every
yeah.
video that gets
And
released.
4 people that have been on our channel are the ones that are also subscribed. It's us 3 and I think Mark. I know Andrew Kurz, like, you follow us, so shout out to you. You're like the only one I remember. But it's only 10, so like it's not that hard. But Andrew Curse, like you're the top of our list right now because I actually got the notification when you followed. So like thanks for that. But maybe follow us.
It doesn't matter.
You could. We're probably
Who
gonna.
gives a
I
shit?
don't know. So that was that.
And
Like-
remember to comment about everything
Yep.
at the beginning of the video.
Yeah,
we
we
talked
had to
about.
talk about it a lot.
Guys, I'm gonna be up so late editing.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
I still
no.
don't work till 11. So.
Oh, I was gonna say if you win a code, but that's next week. We'll enter for codes. We didn't really
The
describe how
cutoff.
it works.
The cutoff is Sunday. Remember that.
Yeah.
Sunday night you have to enter.
What time it's
To
Sunday night?
enter.
Like 10.
Yeah, we don't film till 10.
This is Central.
10 p.m. Central Time. Yes.
10 p.m. Central Time. I was going to mention. Oh, if you win a giveaway, I think you guys know the rules. But if you're new, enter. We'll describe them next week. But just enter if you want a code.
You can enter for anything you want.
Yeah.
You only enter once.
You only win once.
Yeah, you only win once.
I was gonna say if you win, don't.
Enter for whatever you want. I don't care. Comment below. Thanks for watching. We love you so much.
Bonus points if you comment as soon as this video gets uploaded tomorrow.
Dude, most people do. I
know,
always
'cause
I
you got-
schedule
you're-
these for 10 a.m.
and you're-
I wake up to go to work and I'm getting
Yeah.
messages already.
Yeah.
So
So thanks for that too.
thanks for being patient. I usually send the codes after I get off work. That's why I don't message
But that's
people
next
back
week,
right away.
so it's like.
So yeah. It's 2
And
weeks away.
if you're looking for something to do, talk about us at your dinner table with your
And
family.
record it.
And record it and send it in, and you might be featured.
So funny.
That might
Idiots do that.
Would that be a segment? Like we just, hey, if you talk about us at your dinner table with your actual family, not staged. If you set up a camera and be like, hey, so I watch this YouTube channel, do that, and we'll put you in a video. Do it now. Bye. Boom, boom, boom. I shoot people. Bye.